The Utah Utes in town performing the customary pregame haka. It's the 11th meeting all time between these two schools, and the Huskies poised and ready to get back on the winning track tonight. Chris Peterson, head coach, says that there's still so much to play for. 8-2 on the season, and hoping for that Stanford loss tonight. And then somehow, if they beat Washington State in the Apple Cup game next week, they would have a shot at playing in the Pac-12 championship game. Meanwhile, Kyle Whittingham, the head coach at Utah, trying to get his team back into the win column. Coming off a loss last week against Washington State. Been a very streaky, up and down, inconsistent type of year for them. Winning their first four, losing their next four, and then splitting the next two after that. Utah won the toss. They defer to the second half. Washington will receive.
This is the most exciting play in college football. The kickoff is also the most dangerous.
Ahmed back deep, number 26. He's one of the faster players on this Husky roster. Trying to get to the edge and brought down at the 27-yard line. First down and 10 Huskies from the 28. Little bootleg action. Browning has all day for Pettis. And it's a catch. Kept a foot in bounds at the 38. They've got 2 games left to do it. Third down and 5 for the Huskies. Browning, backside heat, and he fumbled it. Got hit. Still loose. No signal yet. He might be lighting up some of that incense in the locker room, getting the guys to meditate too. 3rd and 8. Hundley, is that going to be a safety?
Where was the football?
Where the forward progress was. Well, Troy McCormick tackled close to the end zone. Ryan Bowman made the tackle. They're going to mark it just outside the end zone at the 1.
You know, you're not going to run inside too well on him too much.
Miles Gaskin at tailback back in the ball game for Coleman. It's Gaskin right up the middle. Broke the tackle. Touchdown.
Except when you do.
A new school record.
Warmed up gingerly. He was kind of hobbled, and he has not played yet in this ball game.
Yeah, Q, he didn't look too sturdy in warm-ups. This is Moss. Leave it to him, though. He picks up another first down with some determined running. Former Hurricanes coach and former associate head coach here at Utah, anyway. Huntley, slant, complete. Singleton, touchdown Utes. Tyler Huntley delivered a strike for the touchdown.
What an accurate throw and a great route by Singleton, who got inside. Just a quick slant, and this ball was put in the perfect place for him to not break stride.
On the ESPN app, and what a drive that was by that quarterback, Tyler Huntley, the sophomore from Utah. 9 plays, 79 yards, a little over 4:07 on the clock. An onside kick is going to be recovered by the Utes. And the kicker, Mitch Wisnowski. They caught the Huskies napping. The Ray Guy Award winner from a season ago, making a big play there. First down and 10. Huntley again on the slant. This is Carrington with his first reception, and appeared to be moving decently, Rod. Well, and he's told everybody willing to listen that, hey, we're going to get to a bowl game. Almost guaranteeing it. Huntley got drilled at the 10-yard line.
That's a great game.
Stanford defeating Cal a few moments ago, so Washington out of the Pac-12 North race. This is Pettis on the reception down to the 40-yard line. Dante got to see a couple of games during that series. Coleman in the backfield. This is Pettis on the reverse. Using that speed, Pettis down to the 10-yard line. Then finally run out of bounds by Ballard. The same high school as former Husky Napoleon Kaufman. Browning gets it away to Coleman, but all the way back to the 15. Coleman diving. Touchdown Huskies.
Keep your eyes eyes on this. It looks like they're using the run-pass option on first down to kind of help that offensive line a little bit.
Huntley. They set up a screen and nowhere to go on the middle screen to Troy McCormick, who made the catch on the play, hit immediately by number 95, Onsurike. 3rd and 11. Got to get to the 47 for the first down. Huntley with a lot of time. And he throws it into traffic. He's picked off. A poor decision by the sophomore. Intercepted by Taylor Rapp. Those are the type of plays that Kyle Whittingham said that his sophomore quarterback has to stay away from.
But when you see the onside kick, you see the substitution penalty, you see the big play given up, it's not quite who they've been.
Screen pass complete to Gaskin. But a nice block. Gaskin got the first down into Utah territory at the 47. An 18-yard gain for Myles Gaskin. Browning with tons of time, and now under duress. Sacked back at the 47-yard line by Anai.
He's got to throw that away.
The ball game after the 19-yard gain. They run it to the short side of the field, and Moss turns it upfield. Recruit from them down there in Miami and Dayton Broward County. Huntley picked up the first down, hit by Taylor Rapp. Carrington is in the ball game. Singleton split to the bottom of your screen. He caught the touchdown earlier. Under heat. Huntley brought down, never had a chance. Sacked at the 26-yard line by Greg Gaines with 2 seconds to go.
Former soccer player, Utah Valley University, transferred after going on a mission in 2015.
Right now, he's going to try it from 44. That's Cash. Knocks it through to reduce that lead to just 3 points for the Huskies, and that ends the first half of play. Whittingham and the Utes looking for their 6th win of the season. And that was a school record 24th field goal made by him. Let's go to the studio for the halftime report. The Emerald City, Seattle, Washington in the Great Northwest. 16-13 as we get ready to start the second half. Washington and Utah looking to get back on the winning track. He has 1 reception for 15 yards in the ballgame. 3rd and 10. Huntley finds Moss, and Moss loose down the sideline, cuts it up. First down, some great improvisation by Tyler Huntley, finds his former high school teammate for the game.
That's got to be years of hanging out with the same guy, growing up, playing together in high school. He just knew he was there, and he throws him a dart and allows him to make a play. What a big 3rd down catch and run.
1st and 10, blitz coming. Huntley got rid of it. What an adjustment and catch! Simpkins! That is the 3rd wheel in that troika from South Florida. Damari Simpkins makes the catch.
The noise just reverberates down here, Jones. It bounces off the roof and then back down. You can hardly hear yourself think.
Rod, it's always been loud here.
Yeah, back when I played, it was loud before they had this reconfigured stadium. It sounds like 100,000 plus here.
Trying not to stall in the red zone. They've kicked an inordinate amount of field goals, trying to get in the end zone here. Huntley stopped up short. 4th down coming up. Jalen Johnson making the tackle for the Huskies. Browning sets up the screen. Gaskin out to the 43. What do you make of the possibility, back to the college football playoff, of a 2-loss conference champ getting in the final?
Well, the committee has shown no appetite for that the first 3 years. I think if we have multiple 2-loss conference champs, say the Big 10 and, the Big 12 and the Pac-12.
USC in that mix as Pettis makes another reception, almost like the one earlier tonight, working against Terrell Burgess. 3rd down and 8. Gaskin. And And he's going to be stopped up short of the first down by about 4 yards. Burgess, his second tackle on this drive. Vizcaino made one earlier from 34. This one coming from 30. He missed an extra point on the first touchdown of the game. And he pushes this one to the left.
Yeah, I think you got to attack the edge, and I think you got to throw the ball to your tall receivers. You know, we haven't seen a single fade or jump ball, and they have all sorts of matchup advantages on the outside.
3rd and long. Huntley turned it loose. Great adjustment for the reception and the first down by Siosi Wilson.
5 and 5, trying to get to a bowl.
Sure. Over the middle, wide open. Caught. And a first down. Fakialoa Tonga. There's a look at the number of field goals. Their red zone percentage, 52nd, 52%, 108th in the country. On the fade into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Utes. Singleton again. A little mid-air magic for the score.
You don't get Curly, you get Uncle Mo.
That's the one you want.
That's the one.
That's the only one you need.
He's the only one that can help you.
A minute to go. Utah, things in their favor right now. Browning, almost interception, but instead Gaskin on the loose. Miles Gaskin, so long. .76 yards.
Well, that'll make Uncle Mo sit down. But this should have been a pick going the other way. Mistimes the jump. Gaskin's great concentration. Completely focused on the ball. A lot of guys would miss that when you have someone flash in front of you. But Gaskin takes complete focus there and comes away with it. And all of a sudden, we should be tied up, right?
Boy,
They'll make this one.
They got that back in a hurry, Rod. A career-long reception by Miles Gaskin, his 3rd touchdown catch of the season.
And Washington is playing hard. For those people who were concerned that, well, maybe after losing to Stanford they wouldn't be focused and into it, they're playing their hearts out.
3rd and 7, Huntley under pressure and took the sack back of the 26. Tevis Bartlett was the first one there. Boy, it's tough on a first-year starter, sophomore quarterback. Huntley. And it's a fake. Wisnowski is going to get the first down. Wow! The second time tonight that Whittingham, and there's a flag down. It might be because of the spike.
The result of the play is a first down for Utah. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense, number 30, for spiking the ball. 15-yard penalty, first down and 10.
I've been saying for a while that Lamar Jackson should be included in the conversation. Huntley, downfield, has a man! Caught at the 5-yard line. Jake Jackson, the tight end, snuck out and got deep. First and goal. So many times tonight they've settled for a field goal. Huntley says, not this time. I'm going to kick it myself and get the score.
Quarterback draw. Put the football in the hands of the guy that you trust the most to make a play, and that's Huntley. Hesitation step, and there he goes. Good block inside. That's Jordan Agasiva who makes a good block on the right guard spot that opens up the inside for him.
Right. Not exclusively in that running back class. Thompson in the NFL doing his thing now. 2nd and 5. Browning being run down and runs out of bounds just beyond the 40 and the 39.
But we love revenge.
1st and 10. Browning. Wide open at the 18-yard line. Nobody was close to Aaron Fuller. And Fuller is kind of filled in well as that number 2 receiver, with Dante Pettis getting most of the attention. Picked up 10 on that one. Sets to the left of Browning. Coleman on the carry. And brought down at about the 13. Now Sets. Browning looked to pass, nobody home. Being pursued and incomplete at the 3-yard line. Browning under heat, completed it. Gaskin stopped up short, and the Utes defense comes up with a big stop. Booby Hobbs with the good pressure, and it's 4th down coming up. The irradiant skyline of Seattle, back here at Husky Stadium. Pivotal 4th down coming up.
You want Pettis on the short side of the field? You want him up there? That's the matchup.
Browning goes his way. They need to keep this drive alive. Working against Jalen Johnson, Pettis is. Browning. Running. Stop short. He got helicoptered and got stoned before the 1st down marker by Donovan Thompson. And the Utes get a huge stop and a win there on defense. Trying to add to that Utah total. Vita Vea in on the tackle that time. Looks like Washington's going to call a timeout.
And if you're Washington, you really want to make sure that you keep people in front of you here. And I don't think Utah's going to take a chance here on a 3rd and 12.
With a young quarterback, something to consider. They hand it off to Moss. And they finally wrap up Moss for about a 4-yard gain. Ryan Bowman there. See if he's got any cobwebs from that. They come with a little heat. Browning forced to scramble and wisely throws it out of bounds. Jake Browning. Fires high and incomplete. Intended for Pettis, and quickly it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. More heat coming. Blitz. Browning running and sacked. Fumbles it. Looked like he threw it when he was already tackled. Good time to unveil it. Dante Pettis is split to the bottom of your screen on 4th and 10. To stay alive in this game. Utes with more heat. Browning delivers. Caught. And a 1st down to Bocelli. And the Huskies are alive with 1:33 to go. Down to the 47. Browning delivers another strike. Bocelli again. Heat coming from the Utes. Open. Caught. Down to the 2. Disley. 1st and goal, Huskies. 1st and goal. Browning splits out to the top of the screen. Wildcat. Gaskin and Coleman in the backfield. Direct snap to Gaskin. Touchdown! Chris Peterson always has something in his back pocket.
Does he have a 2-point conversion in his back pocket? Given the state of his kicking game and what we've seen from special teams tonight, does he go ahead and say, hey, let's end it right now?
From the 25, 1st and 10. Huntley got good wheels and got out of bounds at just around the 30-yard line. They'll spot it at the 33. Empty formation, 5 receivers on the play. In the middle, almost intercepted by Burkeven. 3rd and 2. He's going to keep it himself. Fumble! He put it on the ground. Loose ball. Who's got it? And what a big hit and a dangerous.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Utah.
Directional kick it away from him. or else Mr. Pettis might make you pay.
He took one back last year to win the game for the Huskies. And a great end-over-end punt. Fair catch called at the 27-yard line. You think about the opportunity that Utes defense had at one point for an interception that went for a touchdown on the Gaskin reception. Second down, Browning going to throw it. Pettis caught out of bounds near midfield. From the 48, 1st and 10. Browning under heat. Finds a man, caught, complete in field goal range to Bocelli with 8 seconds to go. They picked up 31.
Well, and a good job by Browning not crossing the line of scrimmage. He scrambled so much. Look at that black line. He gets so close to it, but doesn't get his body over it, that's a legitimate throw.
And that's easy for us to see that black.
Yeah.
He doesn't see that.
No idea, but he did a good job with that.
1st and 10. One more play, perhaps, before the field goal attempt. Taking a shot in the end zone. Little contact and no flag. The official perhaps indicating it wasn't catchable. Vizcaino going to attempt this field goal.
But you know, I got no problem with letting him play. And not deciding the game by a penalty.
Vizcaino will try to decide it from 38 yards out. 1 of 2 tonight for the win. Vizcaino right down the pipes. Jake Browning got them in field goal range. And redemption belongs to Tristan Vizcaino tonight. After missing an extra point, after missing a field goal from 30 yards, he wins the game with a 38-yard field goal attempt. One more look. And no doubt about it.
Talk about some clutch performances late in this game. Pettis with the catch, Fuller with the catch, Browning with some great throws and presence of mind as to where he was on the field, and then Vizcaino coming through with the kick. And Utah missed an opportunity. They could not close it out, couldn't get a first down, and left some time on the clock.
With about 3.5 minutes to go, they had the ball and the lead. And couldn't get that first down. There was the fumble by Huntley. He was fortunate enough to recover it, but they had to punt it away. And that's where the comeback trail began for the Washington Huskies.
You know you love a little Pac-12 after dark.
It's always thrilling. Always interesting. And Washington earning its 9th win of the season.
Well, how about the grit of the Huskies bouncing back from last week?
Yes. After a disappointing loss, they win this one 33-30. So up next for the Huskies, Washington State coming to town. Apple Cup, Friday on ESPN. There'll be better days for Huntley and Utah. For Rod Gilmore and Quentin Kessler, Guy Mark Jones, thanks for watching. Right now, Sports Center coming up.